All right, welcome back to Sam Houston State Dynasty here on College Football 25. We're at the end of the season. We're going to be going into the offseason today. And we've already done our recruiting here in the bye week, just moved around a couple of hours here. Hopefully we can get some of these guys. A lot of 3-star guys we're looking at. Only one 4-star. Not really a full board or anything. You know, it's tough when you only have 350 hours of recruiting a week. Lost out on the free safety. It's okay. We had another one that committed. I think there might be a third one we're looking at. In the conference championship week here. And for our conference, Conference USA, it is New Mexico State against Jacksonville State. Should be an interesting matchup. Interesting to see who's going to win our conference. Charlotte always somehow gets ranked really high. I have no idea. I don't understand it. They're 10-2, which, you know, maybe they have a good non-conference. I don't know. Don't really get it. And yet Ohio State is 4 at 9-3. The committee respecting Charlotte is just strange. And then we got Oklahoma, Florida. Cincinnati could get into the playoff with a win. Could end up winning the Big 12. We have 10 points here. Maybe we upgrade something. Increase recruiting hours for running backs. How about we do defensive backs take less time to scout? That would be good. Advance through conference championship week here. Thomas Castellanos? Anyway, he's the quarterback for Boston College. 41 touchdowns, only one interception. Not a crazy number of yards, 3,300, but 41 touchdowns to one pick. Going to win in the Heisman. John Gentry winning the best running back award. Maybe not the craziest number of carries, 142 for 646 yards. He definitely had a lot of receiving yards as well. Winning best running back award. We have some job offers here. We have one offer, and it's to be the head coach at Vanderbilt. We're not going to take that. We're sticking with Sam Houston. Early national signing day here. We've got Manny Soraya. He's an athlete. He is a running back. He's an elusive back. And if we look at him, he's got 92 speed. Maybe not the best ball carrier vision. He does have impact development traits, so we can see development traits now of players who have committed. And Nolan Rohrwasser has impact. And normal for Rico Bean. Normal for Kevin Trevino. Impact for Miguel Feeney. Matt Walter committing to Georgia. It's unfortunate. We were looking at getting a 4-star this year. Just not able to. Some of these other guys. I mean, Richard Vick we might be able to get still. Looking at a couple of fullbacks. We've fallen behind on Luis Ramino. Could still get Rodney Luck. A couple of running backs. Really would like to get Danny Rawls. And then we'll kind of see who we can get in the transfer portal. I mean, It's not available yet. But look at our class right now. I'm guessing we're pretty low. Don't have too many commits. So we're 115, which is pretty low. We only have 5 3-stars committed. So not a big class so far, hopefully. Hopefully we can get some good guys to commit here soon. And we'll take a look at awards and winners, I guess. Player of the Year, John Gentry finishing 5th in Player of the Year. Kind of unfortunate that he's a senior where he's going to be gone. Head Coach of the Year goes to the Boise State coach. Top defensive back, actually, Caleb Weaver and JoJo Robinson finishing top 10 for that top defensive back award. John Gentry, of course, winning top running back. Best receiver, didn't have anybody. Georgia winning a lot of awards here. Best punter, obviously didn't finish for that. Best returner, no. We did have the best running back. And let's go ahead and look at the season stats, I think. Might as well. 3,106 yards for Glenn Butler. 23 touchdowns to 33 interceptions. Rushing, 646 yards and 6 touchdowns for John Gentry. No fumbles on the year. How long is 74? Glenn Butler ended up with 400 yards, rushing 5 touchdowns. Receiving, that was why he won the award. John Gentry, over 1,000 yards receiving, 7 touchdowns. 92 catches, by far leading receiver. Fernando Garza, our second leading receiver, just didn't get a lot of yards from the wide receivers. Didn't really do enough to help out. Defensively, Caleb Weaver leading the team in tackles. 11 tackles for loss as well. Did have 1 interception. Caleb Holiday, 99 tackles on the year, 14 tackles for loss. And our other 90 tackle guy is Dax Horini. Anyway, he had 97 tackles, 6 tackles for loss. Our leader in sacks is going to be Dylan Frazier with 5, which is, not great. Chris Murray had 3.5. Hayes had 2.5. We need to get more pressure. Didn't really have enough turnovers either. I mean, 2 for JoJo Robinson, 2 interceptions for Lamont Allen, 1 for Caleb Holiday, 1 for Tyler Bailey, 1 for Caleb Weaver, 1 for Jadarius Brown. I mean, it's not a lot. And then only 3 forced fumbles all year and only 2 fumble recoveries. Kicking, only 3 for 6 on the year. I really thought we kicked more field goals than that, but I guess we didn't. Punting, we punted it 25 times for 1,000 yards. Averaged 42.9 yards per punt. Only 1 touchback, but only 2 down inside the 20, so not great. Kick returns, didn't really, we fair caught it a lot. Did have a punt return touchdown. We had a better year than our first year. But let's hope 2026 is better. Again, there's no recruiting here in bowl weeks and stuff. Well, let's take a look at the college football bracket now that we're a little further in here. Appalachian State losing to Kansas State, Georgia beating Oregon, USC beating Tennessee, and Wisconsin beating Oklahoma. And then Charlotte beating Kansas State by quite a bit, 49-24. Georgia beating Ohio State, USC beating Cincinnati, and Wisconsin beating Florida. So it's going to be USC, Wisconsin, and Charlotte, Georgia in the semifinals. I'll be shocked if Charlotte beats Georgia. Let's take a look back here. I want to see who won our conference. Let's go back to conference championship week. It did end up being Jacksonville State beating New Mexico State, and then Kent State won the MAC. Obviously, Cincinnati won the Big 12. Appalachia State ended up winning the Sun Belt, and that's what got them in. They were one of the highest ranked conference champions. Florida beat Oklahoma. Charlotte beating Tulane. Boise losing to Nevada, that kept them out. And then Ohio State walloping Oregon. And NC State beating Georgia Tech. So, again, it is kind of the highest ranked conference champions there is the ones that make it. I don't think we had the option to fire anybody yet, did we? We have that option at managed staff. We can't fire anyone right now. I kind of wish we could, but I think we fired our guys last year, so. We did get Rodney Luck. He's going to commit. Hopefully he's good. He is a 3-star, so that does help a little bit. Now can we can't fire him. Check out the staff moves here, I guess. Wake Forest firing. Check out head coaches. Wake Forest fired their head coach. So did Utah, Notre Dame, Vanderbilt, Northern Illinois, Colorado, Florida State, Northwestern, Hawaii, Western Michigan, Minnesota, TCU, Arkansas. North Carolina head coach retiring. It looks like some of these guys were hired. And those guys were fired. Top stories, Wisconsin, Charlotte. So let's check this out here. This is kind of wild. Wisconsin absolutely destroying USC. And then Georgia, who was the 9 seed. We had the 9, 10, and 11 seed all in the final. The semifinal here. And Charlotte, who was the 4 for winning a conference championship, being ranked pretty highly. Beating Georgia 31-28. Didn't beat them by a lot, but did beat them. So it's going to be Wisconsin, Charlotte in the national championship, which, I mean, you never know. It's kind of what's exciting about a 12-team playoff. Some of these teams could end up going and making a run. Wisconsin beating Charlotte in the conference championship. So Wisconsin wins the national championship. It's pretty crazy. They didn't even win their conference. Wisconsin didn't. So they kind of got in as an at-large team. We've kind of already recapped how the season went, so we'll move on here. Got players leaving, maybe. We have a quarterback here, JoJo Robinson. We have absolutely no chance of persuading him to stay. He has not been persuaded to stay. He is leaving. Doesn't like our playing style. Amon Allen graduating. Armstead graduating. Jace Bayer graduating. Our punter, Jaden Cardell, graduating. James Don graduating. Evans is graduating. He was kind of a good player on this team. So is Fernando Garza. John Gentry is going to be gone. Was kind of hoping John Gentry would get drafted, but a lot of these tight ends, we got some other seniors leaving. Caleb Weaver's gone. So we got a lot of players graduating, a lot of redshirt seniors as well. And JoJo Robinson, I mean, he was a redshirt freshman, just doesn't like the way we're playing, so he is gone. But everybody else we can't do anything about because they are graduating. And now we're going to be, let's look at the draft results here. Nobody getting drafted. Not from our team. So we've got the transfer portal. We've got off-season recruiting. Get 525 hours in off-season recruiting here. So let's definitely schedule a visit with Danny Rawls here. And what can we actually do? Let's do proximity to home. It's only a B-, but that should help quite a bit. And we'll go contact friends and family and DM the player. So he wants to go to Georgia or Clemson. They haven't made him an offer. And then Benji Suggs. We'll just put a few points on. He doesn't have any offers from anybody else either. And then we're going to send the house. And I think we're going to schedule a family visit with Luis Romero. He's looking at Baylor, maybe. Well, let's check out the transfer portal here. What? Some 3-star guys pretty interested. There's a left tackle we're going to add to the board. Another left tackle. There's a safety that's kind of interested. Got a lot of 3-star guys interested. There's a center. Another safety. A middle linebacker. Another middle linebacker. A left outside linebacker. Defensive tackle. Is there any 4? First of all, there shouldn't be 5-star guys in the portal. Because I mean they're going to want to stay where they're at. None of the 4-star guys are interested in us. They all have deal breakers, or are down to their kind of top 5 here. So, but we can get some 3-star guys. They're, pretty interested. There's a running back. He's coming from Tulsa. Linebacker from Wisconsin. No, it's good. Just go ahead and fill forward. There's a quarterback. Quarterback coming from UAB. Maybe we get him in, see if he can compete. And let's actually scout some of these guys. Let's see if they're good before we just go blindly going after them. It's gonna fill up our board. But again, let's kind of try to scout some of these guys. So let's scout this guy. We've had him on our board for a long time. We're pretty close to getting him. He's not bad. Let's throw a few more hours on him. These are the guys we've just added to the board here. Pretty good pass blocking. Pretty good run blocking finesse. Doesn't have a lot of awareness, but he's decent. Can offer him a scholarship. Maybe throw 25 points on it. And another left tackle here. More of a run blocker. Not a lot of speed. Which is not good for an agile guy. But has the finesse. Has pretty good strength. I mean, I think we'll go ahead and offer him a scholarship as well. And I think we're just going to maybe throw 10 points on him for now. Got a safety here. Not the fastest guy with 87 speed. Man coverage is, he's kind of a run support guy. I'm going to offer him a scholarship. I don't think I'm going to put much points on him, though. The center. He's not bad. And offer him a scholarship. We're going to offer CJ Turner a scholarship. We'll scout him. Again, he's kind of a run support guy. 93 tackle. 72 zone coverage. This guy's a junior. Tyreek Gregory. I definitely want to offer him a scholarship. $84 zone coverage. 72. Yeah, we gotta get this guy. I'll put 15 points on him. Again, we're kind of running out of some points here. Let's go through and offer all of these guys scholarships. And then we'll go back and scout them. Just to have that out of the way. That should get us some more points on them. Let's go ahead and scout the quarterback. Okay, we get a little bit there, 78 speed. 86 deep accuracy. He's pretty accurate. Hopefully we get some commits, or else some of these guys commit elsewhere. We can get some points back, some hours on some of these new guys here. Not anybody committing anywhere this week. So. Get some more points, though. Did somebody lock us out? We can take Walter off the board. Same with LeBarn. Did we get somebody to commit? I'm confused. Let's send the house on Rawls here. Let's actually scout him too. He's pretty good, 82 block shedding. He's a run stopper. Benji Suggs we could scout. 88 speed. 88 acceleration. He's not bad. Let's get him in for a visit. There's not anything he likes though, so maybe we won't get him in for a visit. He doesn't have any other offers though, so maybe we take these two off. Maybe we just send the house. He doesn't have far to go to commit. So Luis Romero here. He's actually a bit of a bust somehow. Let's just think if we lose out on him. Maybe that's okay. We could schedule a visit with Eric Sanu here. And I think we go playing style. And let's put some points on him. He is a fullback, so I mean it's not like I need to put a ton of points. He's looking at Texas more, the other fullback, but he doesn't really have offers. This guy's looking at Arkansas. He's got a visit week 4. Maybe we'll send the house here. Maybe that gets us the right tackle. We haven't scouted him. He's a gem. Okay, we gotta have him then. We have got to get him. We can actually put more points on him. This kicker we're probably going to get. I'd kind of like to know if he's good. We don't have as many of the scouting abilities for kickers, so. We're going to advance the week here. We're going to get Danny Rawls. That's it right now. It looks like Louis Romano is going to commit to Baylor. I think he was the one I said was a bit of a bust, so I wasn't too worried about it. It's going to give us some more hours here, though. Still would like to get Benji Suggs. He's just kind of okay. Doesn't have any other offers, though. Looks like we're probably going to get Richard Vick. He is a bit of a bust, but could still be good enough that we want him. Percy Kennedy is a blocking tight end, so I'm not super worried about getting him. And Gerard Winston is pretty good. He's decent enough. Can maybe schedule a visit for week 3. And let's go with a family visit. And then maybe throw a few more points on him. Don't really want to go. Schedule a visit with Matt Michaels. He doesn't like really like the family visit too much. But I think it's still going to be better than not scheduling a visit at all. Let's finish scouting the kicker. He's a gem, so we really need to be going after him. Let's send the house. That's all we can do right now. Put some more points on Weston Davis. He's pretty decent. Throw some more points on this guy too. Rapata. Kinsey Paul, we don't really have any points on. I don't really want to send the house though, because I don't think we're going to get him anyway. We are looking at getting Cord Shaw here. Maybe we take off what we have on him and then try to send the house. The quarterback we might be able to get too if we could just get some points on him. Again, don't really know how good he is, but some of these guys were just not going to get in the transfer portal. We're going to get Richard Vick. We're going to get Gerard Winston as well. Matt Michaels commits. That's all we're getting right now. Some of these other guys I knew we weren't going to get. It's going to free up a lot of hours for our last push really here. I think we're going to get Benji Suggs. He doesn't have any other offers. Maybe we kind of let up on him. Could be a mistake, but I think we'll He just may not get any other offers. Luis Romero, some of these other guys. And maybe we go in and look and see if anybody else in the transfer board. And again, probably could take the points off Kendrick Rourke. He's may not get any other offers. Kind of the same with the kicker here. He may have no other offers. Weston Davis, though. Could schedule a visit for him. Do a family visit. We'll keep sending the house. Hopefully we get this guy as well. Again, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. And he's on the offensive line, so we may never actually have to know how to pronounce his name. We lost out on Kinsey Paul. Lost out on Tyree Gregory. Shaw we might be able to get, though. Could schedule a visit. We know playing style's an A+. Whether he likes it or not, I mean, we're kind of just hoping. And then now we have a deal breaker on the quarterback, so we're not going to end up getting him. Let's kind of throw some hours on these guys we're leading on. Let's go ahead and scout Aaron Bryant here. Yeah, he's pretty good. 90 tackle, 80 hit power. Doesn't have a lot of speed or awareness. Awareness is not bad at 72. Again, just kind of a run-stopping guy. We're probably not going to get this guy. He's looking elsewhere. But let's check out the transfer portal. Let's see who hasn't. Search by interest here. There's a 1-star with interest. A 3-star safety we didn't look at. There's another one. The right tackle who's kind of interested. Another linebacker, another safety. Another center, another linebacker. Can add one more to the board, and I'm just not really seeing anybody here. They would have been further up here. I guess we can add the 1-star. Maybe fill out the class a little. Okay, these are the guys we just added to the board. Some of these guys, you add them to the board at the end. Maybe they don't have a ton of other offers. Maybe some of them, like this guy, he doesn't have any offers. Maybe you can just snag them. And maybe they're not good year one. Maybe they develop. Maybe they end up being some really good players. So the 1-star, I mean, he has no offers. So is he any good? We can scout him. He's got 67 zone coverage. 76 tackle. Not a speedy guy, really. It's 76 speed. Might not ever be anything, but he's gonna fill a roster spot, so maybe he ends up being good. Not really sure. Let's actually go for some of these guys a little higher up on the board because they were a little more interested. And then some of these guys just don't have too many offers. So maybe we'll get them, maybe we won't. Like Carl Valentine has some offers, but Like this guy, he only has one other offer. And who was the other one that I was looking at here? Like this guy. This guy has no offers from anybody. So it's going to be all of our recruiting points. And this is the last week of off-season recruiting. So we're going to get Weston Davis. We're going to get the other left tackle whose name I can't pronounce. Rapati? It's not Rapata. Rapati? I don't know. We're going to get Cord Shaw, which I'm excited about. We're also going to get Isaiah Hastings. We're going to get Aaron Bryant. We're going to get Kylon Griffin. And some of these other guys, you know, maybe going else. We only went up one level there. If we take a look at National Signing Day here, we're going to be able to see guys' traits and stuff too. We're going to get to see dev traits and stuff here. So, Manny Sarai has impact again. Danny Rawls has normal. Benji Suggs we also ended up getting has normal. Rodney Luck has impact. Richard Vick has normal. Again, Nolan Rohrwasser has impact. Rico Bean has normal. Trevino has normal. Miguel Feeney has impact. We did end up getting Percy Kennedy. He has normal. Kendrick Rourke, our fullback, has star. Gerard Winston has normal. Matt Michaels, the transfer, has star. Our kicker has star development. This trait can be learned early by purchasing the mind reader ability in the strategist archetype. Okay. That's nice. Weston Davis has star. He has normal. And then Craycraft committing to Air Force. CJ Turner committing to UL Monroe. Did end up getting Cord Shaw. He has normal. Did get Isaiah Hastings. He has star. I think he was one of those guys we put on our board late. So we're going to get Aaron Bryan has impact. Kylon Griffin, I think, might have been, as well as TOT. I think was another guy maybe, and then Raymond Ring. Think he might have just not had any other offers. He has impact. So some of those guys we put on our board late did end up paying off. We've got position changes here. Gotta do that. Gotta make sure we look at position changes if we have any athletes. We do have one in Manny Soraya. He could be a tight end. Could be a vertical threat tight end. Or could be a linebacker. I think I want to put him at tight end. Could be the second tight. Could end up being tight end 1 because he just has a lot more speed than Thomas Hewitt, and I think he is going to end up being tight end 1. Don't have training stuff yet, so we don't know how much better these players are actually going to be. But we ended up with a decent class. We're going to take a look here in a second. See where we actually finished. Now we're going to go up a couple of levels here. Training results. That's what we'll look at. And can we actually still look and see how good our recruiting class was? Or is it too late for that? Might be too late for that. I don't know. We're going to go up to an 84 defense and 81 offense. So that's pretty good. Some of these guys. See how Glenn Butler did. Glenn Butler's up to an 81. So I think he is obviously going to be the starter. His change of direction went up. His throw on the run went up. Throw under pressure. Break sack. He also has 99 play action, which is just wild. Not sure what all went up, really. But we know throw on the run, throw under pressure, and break sack all went up. Accuracy, it looks like his accuracy went up. I know he wasn't that accurate last year. He's an 81 overall, though, so could end up being really good. He's definitely going to be the starter. McKinney going up to an 80. Dante David, or McKinney actually just going to be an 82. Dante David here. Keem Dukes. Joe Ninke. Not sure who's going to be the starter running back. Got some freshmen coming in as well. The wide receivers didn't change too much, which is kind of disappointing. Hewitt going up to a 78, but again, I don't think he's going to start. I think it's going to be our freshman that's coming in, or the transfer, or whoever it was. I think he's a freshman. And then we moved him to tight end, right? Derek Vincent Douglas coming up to an 80. Was he hurt part of the year? Because I don't remember seeing him play a lot. Gaines going up to a 77. Holloway going up to an 87. He's going to be for sure the impact player on this team. Dean Ford going up to an 83 too. Not a lot of corners on this team really, and good thing we recruited a kicker because our kicker graduated, right? Can upgrade some of our coach skill here. What do we need to unlock? We need to sign two top 5 recruiting classes to unlock elite recruiter, which I think is worth doing. Let's get the bonus for DBs. Let's get kickers and punters take less time to scout. Let's get recruiting actions, give a bonus to linebackers. Let's get increased starting interest from running backs. Let's do the same thing for receivers and tight ends. We've spent all of our coach points here. Got our training results. Now we can kind of encourage transfers. We don't really have to, though. We have a little under what our maximum roster size is. We're not going to do anything with the conferences. I don't think we're going to do that at all at any point in this dynasty. Until we're good. I mean, if we win the conference a couple times, maybe we'll think about moving conferences. But that's going to get us into the preseason here. And I think I'll set up my recruiting board off screen. We'll probably stick with the schedule we have. And then we'll get into the next season in the next video, which I might actually go ahead and record. But it's going to do it for this one. I will see you when we start the 2026 season in the next video. Have a good day.